Kenya and Somalia have agreed to modalities that will lead to the reopening of the Kenya and Somalia border in the next 90 days. Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki intimated that the move is one of the strategic interventions struck following today's high-level consultation with his Somalia counterpart Mohammed Ahmed Ali. 3 border points between Kenya and Somalia were closed in 2011 at the height of constant invasion and attacks masterminded by Al-Shabaab terror group. Sheikh Ali on his part affirmed the two governments will continue to engage with the intent to advance new spheres of shared interest, particularly cross-border trade and regional security.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is for this reason that I affirm that the government of Kenya will continue to engage with the federal government of Somalia to develop and implement joint approaches and strategies cutting across socioeconomic and security issues in order to stabilize our respective countries and the region to allow socioeconomic development of our respective countries. Ladies and gentlemen, going forward, our two countries are in agreement on setting up modalities to implement the measures outlined in our outcome document, which we have signed a few minutes ago, and to bilaterally review and evaluate progress to ensure the continued effectiveness of the joint efforts. Consequently, after today, the 15th May 2023, our two countries separately will undertake internal consultations and determine processes that are to move into strategies of securing gains made through our partnership with a view of expanding the scope of our cooperation.
The High Court in Mombasa has dismissed an application by Pastor Ezekiel Odero seeking to unfreeze his over 15 bank accounts. High Court Judge Olag Sewe found the application is entirely misconceived and untenable. She said she will refrain from commenting on the correctness and legality of the orders issued by the Magistrate Court in Nairobi last week. The High Court also dismissed an application to have Odero's TV license restored, saying the petitioners ought to have exhausted all the legal channels with Communication Authority, the regulator, before coming to court. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua says plans were underway to launch direct chartered flights between Kenya and Colombia in a bid to facilitate business and investment. Speaking during a joint press briefing together with the Vice President of Colombia, Elena Marquez Mina, Gachagua added that Kenya is looking to tap into the knowledge on coffee production and exportation to firm up its position as a leading player. The two leaders also oversaw the signing of 2 memoranda of understanding that will enhance the working cooperation between Kenya and Colombia and enhancing gender equality and women empowerment. Mina arrived in Kenya Sunday evening for a 3-day official visit that is aimed at boosting existing bilateral ties between the two countries.
Our government is committed to further increase a two-way trade and investment cooperation between Kenya and Colombia by focusing on economic and commercial programs and promotion of business interactions between our two countries, ranging from MSME sector and private sector and business management organizations. Our political consultations have explored the need to establish direct flights between the two countries, which will be an enabler for trade and investment for people-to-people contact.